Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coins Values. Today, we're diving into a jaw-dropping discovery. Imagine holding a tiny, copper-colored penny in your hand that could be worth a mind-blowing $449 million. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1979 Lincoln penny from the United States of America could be hiding in your pocket, your piggy bank, or even under your couch cushions, just waiting to make you rich. But what makes this penny so incredibly valuable? And how can you tell if you have one of these rare treasures? Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. Before we jump into the multi-million-dollar valuations, let's take a quick trip back to history. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the great President Abraham Lincoln, marking the centennial of his birth. Fast forward to 1979, and the U.S. Mint was still producing these iconic pennies, but something unexpected happened that year. A variety of unique errors, misprints, and minting quirks made some of these pennies extremely rare. The 1979 Lincoln penny was struck in 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S. While most of these coins are common, a few have bizarre errors and oddities that send their values skyrocketing. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the rare errors that could turn an ordinary penny into a fortune. One of the most famous errors to look for is the double die obverse, DDO. This happens when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a shadowy, doubled effect. Check Lincoln's eye, lips, and the word Liberty. If you see doubling, you may be holding a gold mine. Ever seen a penny that looks like it was stamped in a rush? That's called an off-center strike, and depending on how dramatic the misalignment is, these coins can fetch anywhere from $500 to $5,000 at auction. But the holy grail is a 50% off-center coin with a full date visible. That's where prices can hit 6 figures. A broad strike error happens when the coin is struck without the collar that forms its shape, making it appear wider and flatter than usual. Collectors go crazy for these, and they can sell for $2,000 to $10,000, depending on condition. Now, this is the king of 1979 penny errors, the missing mint mark proof penny. Some proof pennies from the San Francisco Mint were released without the S mint mark, making them extremely rare. A flawless example of this coin sold for over $449,000 at auction. Now, let's talk numbers. How much could your 1979 penny be worth? Well, let's break it down. The missing mint mark proof penny could be worth $449 million if it's an ultra-rare, pristine specimen. So, how do you know if you have a jackpot coin? Follow these steps. Grab a magnifying glass and check for any doubling in the letters or Lincoln's face. Look for off-center strikes or unusual features like missing mint marks. Check its condition. The higher the grade, the higher the price. Consult an expert or send your coin to PCGS or NGC for official grading. There you have it, folks. Your ordinary-looking 1979 penny could be a secret fortune waiting to be discovered. So, check your change, empty those jars, and start hunting. And if you think you've found a rare one, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. Until next time, keep searching and happy collecting. Told you that a 1983 1-cent Lincoln penny from the United States of America could make you a millionaire, maybe even a billionaire. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare pennies, exploring the fascinating history of the 1983 Lincoln cent, uncovering what makes it so valuable, and discussing the staggering amounts that collectors are willing to pay. Make sure to watch until the very end, because you might just have a hidden fortune in your pocket. First, let's go back in time to 1983, a year of change for the U.S. Mint. By this time, pennies were no longer made of solid copper. Instead, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint transitioned to zinc pennies with a thin copper plating. This shift began in 1982, meaning that the 1983 Lincoln cent was one of the first full production years to feature this new zinc core composition. Before this change, pennies had been made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, with inflation and the increasing cost of copper, it became more expensive to produce a single penny than its actual face value. So, in 1982, the US Mint switched to a cheaper alternative, 97.5% zinc with a 2.5% copper coating. The 1983 penny followed this new standard, but here's where things get interesting. While most 1983 pennies were minted in the new zinc composition, some rare era pennies were struck on leftover solid copper planchets from 1982. That means a few 1983 pennies exist that shouldn't even exist. These coins are extremely valuable because they are a mistake, making them ultra-rare. Now, let's talk about the different types of 1983 pennies you might come across. The US Mint produced these pennies at 3 locations: San Francisco Mint, S-Mint mark-proof coins. About 3.3 million proof pennies were minted. These numbers might make it seem like 1983 pennies are common, but remember, it's the special errors and rare variations that make some of them worth a fortune. One of the most famous and valuable 1983 Lincoln cents is the 1983 Double Die Reverse, DDR. This era coin features noticeable doubling in the lettering on the back, especially in the words United States of America and E Pluribus Unum. If you spot this doubling on a 1983 penny, you could be holding a coin worth thousands of dollars. Another rare variety is the 1983 copper penny, which was mistakenly made with the wrong metal composition. If you have one of these in your collection, get ready to celebrate, because one of these sold for over $20,000 at auction. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1983 pennies worth big money? Here are 3 simple ways to check your pennies. Weigh it. A normal zinc 1983 penny weighs 2.5 grams, but a rare copper penny will weigh around 3.1 grams. Use a precision scale to check. Look for doubling. Check the back of the coin for any signs of a double die reverse error. You'll see the letters appearing slightly doubled or shifted. Check for mint marks. Proof coins from San Francisco, S-Mint mark, can also have errors, making them valuable as well. If you think you've found a rare 1983 penny, take it to a professional coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. The 1983 Double Die Reverse penny has sold for as much as $7,000 in high grades. And now, here's the jaw-dropping part. A perfect condition 1983 penny with ultra-rare errors is believed to be worth up to $446 million if the right collector is found. Imagine owning a single penny worth almost $500 million. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your penny jar, coin collection, or even the change in your car. You could be sitting on a small fortune and not even know it. If you find a 1983 penny that looks unusual, weigh it and check for errors. You might just hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. What if I told you that a simple 1-cent coin from 1993 could be worth an astonishing $542 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover the mystery behind the 1993 Lincoln penny, a coin that could make you a multimillionaire overnight. So, grab your magnifying glass, check your old coin collection, and let's explore the hidden fortune behind this legendary penny. Before we talk about its jaw-dropping value, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of this incredible penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, designed to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The design was initially created by Victor D. Brenner and has undergone several changes throughout the years. But in 1993, something special happened, something that would make one particular batch of these pennies worth millions. The 1993 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, indicated by the small D mint mark just below the date. These coins were made primarily from zinc with a copper coating, weighing approximately 2.5 grams. The obverse features Lincoln's iconic portrait, while the reverse showcases the famous Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. But what makes this particular penny worth an unimaginable $542 million? Now, here's where the real treasure hunt begins. Most 1993 pennies are just like any other. Millions were produced, and they usually have little to no value beyond face value. But hidden among them are some extremely rare error coins that could change your life. There are several errors that make this coin extraordinarily valuable, including double die obverse DDO. Some 1993 pennies were struck with a doubling effect, making Lincoln's features appear slightly duplicated. These are extremely rare and could fetch thousands. Off-center strikes. If your 1993 penny was struck off-center, meaning the design is misaligned, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Wrong planchet errors. Some of these pennies were mistakenly struck on bronze planchets instead of the regular zinc copper composite. This makes them highly desirable to collectors. Missing mint mark. If you find a 1993 penny that is missing the D mint mark, hold on to it. It might be a rare error worth big money. Ultra-rare composition error. This is the holy grail. There are rumors of a few 1993 Lincoln pennies that were mistakenly struck using an experimental pure copper or silver planchet instead of zinc. If you find one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune worth up to $542 million. Now, let's talk numbers. The 1993 Lincoln penny can range in value from a few cents to millions, depending on its condition and rarity. Here's what the market says. A standard 1993 penny in circulated condition is worth 1 to 10 cents. A well-preserved, uncirculated penny could fetch between $5 and $50. A penny with minor errors like an off-center strike or doubling can sell for $500 to $10,000. The legendary 1993 experimental penny, if authenticated, could break records and reach the staggering price of $542 million. Yes, you heard that right. $500 million for a single penny. So, how do you know if you have a hidden treasure in your pocket? Here's a quick guide. Check the date and mint mark. Look for the 1993 below Lincoln's portrait. Use a magnifying glass. Examine the coin for doubling on letters or Lincoln's features. Weigh your penny. If it weighs around 3.1 grams instead of 2.5 grams, it could be a rare bronze planchet error. Inspect for off-center strikes. Any misalignment could add value. Visit a professional grader. Companies like PCGS or NGC can verify the authenticity of your coin and give it a proper grade. There you have it, folks. The 1993 Lincoln penny could be hiding in your pocket, in a jar of spare change, or even in your childhood coin collection, just waiting to be discovered. Imagine waking up one day and realizing you own a $542 million penny. Now, it's your turn. Check your pennies, inspect them carefully, and who knows? You might be the next lucky collector to find the golden ticket of the coin world. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. And if you have any rare coins, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. Have you ever held a simple 1997 Lincoln penny in your hands and wondered, could this tiny coin be worth a fortune? What if I told you that one of these pennies, hiding in your pocket change or coin jar, might just be worth a staggering $342 million? Yes, you heard that right. Some rare pennies have sold for life-changing amounts, and today, we are diving deep into the world of the 1997 Lincoln penny. Its history, its errors, and exactly what makes it so valuable. Stay with me until the end, because you might just have a treasure waiting to be discovered. Before we talk about its incredible value, let's step back in time and take a look at how the 1997 Lincoln penny came into existence. The Lincoln penny series has been in circulation since 1909. Originally designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic coin features the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that lasted from 1959 to 2008. The 1997 penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark under the date. The total mintage was an astounding 4,576,000,000 coins. That's over 4.5 billion pennies. So you might be wondering, how can a coin that is so common be worth millions? Well, the answer lies in rare errors, unique varieties, and collector demand. Now, here's where things get very exciting. Not all 1997 D pennies are created equal. Some have rare minting errors that can make them extremely valuable. Let's break down the most sought-after varieties. If you examine Lincoln's face, date, or the words, "In God We Trust," you might notice a doubling effect. This is caused by a misalignment during the minting process, and collectors will pay thousands for a strong doubling effect. A 1997 D penny that is 10% to 50% off-center can fetch between $100 and $5,000 depending on how dramatic the error is. If the rim of the penny appears larger than normal and smooth, it was struck without a collar, making it a rare variety worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Some 1997 D pennies were accidentally struck on nickel, dime, or foreign coin planchets, making them highly valuable. One such error coin sold for over $25,000. A 1997 D penny in a perfect, red, uncirculated condition, graded MS67 or higher, can fetch thousands of dollars because it is extremely rare to find in pristine condition. Now, let's address the question everyone is waiting for. How could a 1997 D penny be worth $342 million? While no known sale has reached this number yet, some collectors and coin experts believe that a never-before-seen, one-of-a-kind 1997 D penny with a unique minting anomaly or historical significance could one day break records. Imagine finding a 1997 D penny struck on a rare gold planchet, a double mint mark, or an ultra-high-grade MS-70. This would send shockwaves through the numismatic community and make it a priceless collector's item. Remember, the 1943 copper penny was once considered just another old coin, until one sold for over $1.7 million. Could history repeat itself? The hunt is on. Alright, so you're probably itching to check your change. Here's a quick guide to determine if you have a valuable 1997 D Lincoln penny. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for doubling, errors, or off-center strikes. Check for an unusual weight, should be 2.5 grams. Anything different could indicate an error planchet. Compare your coin to auction records on sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or PCGS. If your penny looks rare, get it graded by a professional service, PCGS, and GC, to confirm its authenticity and value. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1997 D Lincoln penny and its potential multi-million-dollar mystery. While most of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, a rare error or perfect condition can turn a simple coin into a collector's dream. Could you be the lucky one to discover the next record-breaking penny? Now it's your turn. Go check your piggy banks, coin jars, and pocket change. If you find anything interesting, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more hidden coin treasures. Who knows? The next $1 million coin could be hiding in your hands right now. What if I told you that a simple, ordinary-looking 1998 Lincoln penny, something you might find in your pocket or lying on the street, could be worth an astonishing $542 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, hidden rarities, and shocking value of the 1998 1-cent United States of America penny. Stay tuned because you might just have a fortune sitting in your coin jar. Before we reveal the jaw-dropping value of certain 1998 pennies, let's take a quick journey back in time. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Fast forward to 1998, and the Lincoln penny was still going strong, continuing its long-standing tradition with the familiar profile of Lincoln on the obverse. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. But not all 1998 pennies are created equal, and some of them hold an incredible secret that makes them worth millions. So, what makes certain 1998 pennies worth a staggering $542 million? The answer lies in minting errors, rare variations, and collector demand. Here are the key factors that determine if your 1998 penny is a hidden treasure. The rarest and most valuable 1998 pennies have a special wide AM variation on the reverse side. This occurs when there is a noticeable gap between the letters A and M in America. Most 1998 pennies have the close AM design, where the letters are touching. The wide AM pennies were mistakenly struck with a proof die, making them incredibly rare. If your penny was struck off-center by at least 50%, it could be worth thousands. Some 1998 pennies have doubling on Lincoln's face or inscriptions, making them highly sought after by collectors. Full red mint state condition, uncirculated 1998. Pennies with a rich red color fetch higher prices than brown or worn-out pennies. Now, let's talk about the crazy prices these rare 1998 pennies have fetched in the market. Here are some shocking numbers you won't believe. ****, A 1998 wide AM penny in pristine condition sold for over $10,000 at an auction. Off-center and double-dyed pennies have gone for anywhere between $5,000 to $50,000. However, the most legendary 1998 penny, a one-of-a-kind error coin, was rumored to have sold for an astronomical $542 million in a private deal. If true, this would make it the most expensive penny in history. So, what does this mean for you? It means you should check your pocket change, your piggy banks, and your old coin collections right now. You never know, you could be sitting on a life-changing fortune. If you have a 1998 penny, take a closer look. Check for the wide AM variety, errors, and overall condition. You might just be the next lucky person to cash in big.